There is a very specific kind of financial stress that nobody's really talking about. So let's talk about it. And it's not the kind that shows up in headlines about debt crisis or missed payment. It's the stress of earning a genuinely good income, owning a home, having assets, and they feel cash flow poor. The paradox is real, and it's more common than you think. They have a retirement savings, like they should be really further ahead by now. You're doing everything you were told to do, and yet at the end of the month, there's not very much left over. The breathing room you expected to have by now just isn't there. So if this sounds familiar, I want you to know something very important. You're not overspending, you're not being reckless. This isn't always a spending problem. It is a structure problem. And structure problems have structure solutions. It's not your income, it's your structure. Well, in my experience, it almost comes down to one of three things. The first is fragmented debt. Most Canadians in this position aren't carrying one clean debt. A mortgage, car loan, credit cards, maybe a line of credit from a renovation that they did a few years ago, credit card balances that never quite get to zero, student loans that have been taking 20 years to pay off. Each one of these has its own payment, its own interest rate, its own timeline. And together they are consuming a significant portion of your take-home pay to genuinely punishing. The problem is that it's fragmented, uncoordinated, and very expensive. So what does the solution actually look like? The compounding effect over 15 to 25 years is the difference between arriving at retirement with a paid-off house and a portfolio and assets. It is almost always a sign that the structure you're working with hasn't been optimized for your life. You need to look at what you already have: your income, your mortgage, your debt, your equity, and of course, ask yourself whether it's organized in the most efficient way possible. And if you want to find out where yours is, that's exactly what I'm here for. Mortgage Free with Erica B.